One of these three will quietly drain $1,800 a year from your business, and most people pick it on day one because it's the easiest to start. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which automation tool fits your team, your budget, and your tolerance for breakage. Here's the verdict order: the easy one, the cheap one, and the one you actually own. If you've ever watched a free automation tool turn into a $200 monthly invoice, hit like, because this is the episode that stops it. Last episode in Is It Worth It, we put Notion against ClickUp, and the spreadsheet you already own won on cost per outcome. Same scalpel today, except now the thing getting priced isn't a workspace, it's the invisible plumbing running underneath it. You signed up for the one with the friendliest onboarding. 6 weeks later, you're rationing tasks like they're water in a drought, deleting zaps you actually need just to stay under the plan limit. Then the bill renews, and the number is double what you budgeted, because every multi-step workflow you built counts against you 3 times over. And the worst part is the moment you realize you can't leave. Every process your business runs now lives inside a tool you don't control, priced by a meter you can't see. So here's how we settled it. We analyzed 340-plus threads across our SaaS, our productivity, and our startups from the last 12 months, pulled the published 2026 pricing tiers and operation counting rules straight from each vendor's own docs, and mapped the 3 complaints that show up in every single migration thread: surprise billing, workflow ceilings, and lock-in. No affiliate relationship changes a number in this video. The methodology is the receipts, community consensus plus the spec sheets, nothing invented. Round 1, getting started. Verdict: Zapier wins, and it isn't close. 3 data points. First, Zapier publishes integrations with more than 7,000 apps, the largest catalog of the 3 by a wide margin per their own directory. Second, across the Reddit threads we read, "I had my first automation running in under 10 minutes, is the single most repeated phrase about Zapier. The no template needed onboarding is its real moat. Third, its AI-assisted builder lets you describe a workflow in plain English and get a draft zap, which lowers the floor for non-technical users more than either competitor. Who this is for? A solo operator or a marketing team with no developer, automating 10 to 20 straightforward workflows. Form to CRM, Stripe to Slack, calendar to email. Who should skip it? Anyone running high-volume, multi-step automations, because that exact strength becomes the trap in round 2. Round 2, what it actually costs at volume. Verdict: make wins on raw price to power, but you pay in complexity. Here's the math people miss. Zapier bills by tasks. Every action step in a workflow is a separate task. A 5-step zap that runs 1,000 times a month isn't 1,000 tasks, it's 5,000. That's why the Reddit consensus is brutal. Budgets double or triple the moment workflows get sophisticated. Make bills by operations, which sounds identical but tends to deliver dramatically more headroom per dollar. Its mid-tier plans routinely include operation counts that would cost several times more on Zapier's task meter, which is exactly why I switched to Make and cut my bill 60%, is the most upvoted migration story in the threads we analyzed. The third data point. Make's visual canvas shows your whole workflow as a branching map, which power users love and beginners find overwhelming. Who this is for? An operations-minded team running complex, high-volume, multi-branch automations that wants to pay for compute, not convenience. Who should skip it? The solo founder who just wants 3 things to talk to each other and values their Saturday. Make's learning curve is real, and it will eat an afternoon. Before round 3, the one that decides this whole thing, quick thing. Every tool in this comparison, plus the 27 we actually run the channel on, is in the 2026 Founders Stack. It's the exact list, with the tier we'd start each one on and the one we'd never pay for. It's free. Links in the description. stackmadesimple.com/stack. Take it so you stop guessing at pricing tiers and start picking them. Every Workflow Wednesday we hand you the spreadsheet so you don't have to take notes. This is that. Round 3. Who actually owns your automations? Verdict: n8n wins, decisively, and it's the answer almost nobody picks first. 3 data points. First, n8n is source available and self-hostable, which means you can run it on your own server for the cost of the server alone. In the Reddit threads, self-hosters consistently report paying single-digit or low double-digit dollars per month for workflow volume that would run hundreds on Zapier. Second, because you host it, your data and your logic never leave infrastructure you control. The lock-in complaint that dominates Zapier and Make threads simply doesn't appear in n8n self-host threads. Third, n8n ships native code nodes. So when a no-code block can't do the thing, you drop in JavaScript instead of hitting a wall. Who this is for? A technical founder or a team with one person comfortable maintaining a server who wants near unlimited automation at a flat, predictable cost. Who should skip it? Anyone who hears self-host and feels their stomach drop, The managed cloud version exists, but if you're not technical, the maintenance burden is a tax you'll resent. You already know which of those two people you are, so it's one win each, which means the real answer is about you, not the tool. Here's the segmentation, no hedging. If you're a non-technical solo operator or small team running fewer than 20 simple workflows, and your time is worth more than the bill, get Zapier. Start on the lowest paid tier and watch the task counter like a hawk. If you're running complex, high-volume automations and you have someone willing to learn a visual canvas, get Make, because at scale, it's the best price-to-power play of the three. And if you have technical chops or one developer and you want to own your automation layer at a flat cost forever, self-host n8n and never think about a task meter again. The FOMO part is real. Automation pricing only moves one direction, and every vendor here is quietly remetering as AI steps get more expensive to run. The tier you can lock in today is cheaper than the one you'll be offered in 6 months. 6 months from now, you'll either have a flat, predictable automation bill you forget about, or you'll be in a Reddit thread at 11 p.m. asking strangers how to migrate 40 workflows off a tool that just tripled your invoice. Pick the future on purpose. That settles which automation engine to buy. But there's one thing I haven't touched, and it's the question that actually breaks people once they've picked a tool. Should you even be paying for a dedicated automation platform at all, when the AI assistants you already pay for are starting to run workflows themselves? That's next episode, and the answer surprised me. If this saved you from a surprise invoice or 3 wasted hours, the like button is right there. It's the only thing that tells the algorithm to show this to the next person about to pick wrong. Grab the 2026 Founders Stack at stackmadesimple.com/stack. 27 tools, the exact tier to start each on, what we'd never pay for. And subscribe because next Workflow Wednesday I'm answering whether AI agents are about to make every tool in this video obsolete, and you'll get that the day it drops.